Nå pakkes NAB 2014 ned. Det har vært en messe preget av mye infrastruktur, og 4K har vært også en av buzzwordene her. En av utfordringene med 4K, som nå Sony lanserer kraftig på opptakssiden, det er hvilke kostnader dette vil føre til, både på å bygge infrastruktur for opptak og for videre transmisjon ut til seerne. Det synes ganske klart her fra Las Vegas at 4K vil ikke helt være det som tar av før man får den slags kvalitet fram til hjemme hos seerne. Vi har sett på noen spennende kameranyheter. Blackmagic kom med et nytt cinema-kamera. Vi gjorde dette intervjuet.
This is the Blackmagic Ursa camera. This is our new camera that's available with an EF or PL mount, and it has 3 screens on it for production. So we have a huge 10-inch viewfinder. We also have a touch screen here where we can enter metadata, or we can look at the displays for focus and for exposure, and also audio peaking and timecode readout. And then we record on CFast cards right here that can do continuous recording because there's 2 drives. If we flip it around, we can also see that we have another monitor here that can display all the same things as the other touchscreen. And we also have phantom-powered microphone inputs. We have SDI out here, and we also have reference and time code in and out, and we have SDI in and out here. It's a 12 gig SDI because it's a 4K sensor that we have in this camera, and the body itself is designed to be used with new sensors in the future, so you can actually unbolt the sensor and mount out of the front of the camera and then put a new sensor in when they're ready. And this body has been developed to actually handle higher frame rates as the sensors are available. The price is going to be, the EF mount will be $59.95 and the PL mount will be $64.95.
When can you deliver it?
Sure, we'll be delivering these in July, and then later in the year we're going to have another version with a B4 mount for the broadcast cameras, and we'll also have another version that has no sensor whatsoever. So it's a camera without a sensor, in the sense that you can mount a Canon camera that has HDMI out, and it'll have an HDMI input, so that you can use all the rest of these great features, including the audio meters, with your existing DSLR camera, and then down the road you could put in a mount and a lens, a new sensor and a mount into the body.
Blackmagic har jo også lansert et TV-studio-kamera som du kan få kjøpt nå. Vi har tatt en prat med de om det.
So this is the new Blackmagic Studio camera. They're available in HD and also Ultra HD 4K. So the HD version is shipping now. So what we have here is the world's smallest broadcast studio camera with the world's largest viewfinder. It's a 10-inch screen, and we have menus that come in on the side, and you also have push to talk, focus, iris. There's a lot of settings, and we have a basically the camera converter plus basically built in, so you can run fiber optics down to our studio converter to run into the switcher and control the CCU control of the camera from the new ATEM software upgrade that we're going to release to all of the ATEM units, switchers. So this way they can control the full features of the camera, including iris and focus and pedestal, and DaVinci color correction is built in as well. It has built-in phantom power for microphones. It has a talkback and headset for intercom connection. It has, as we can see here, the tally light for the front and tally light inside, so that the operator knows when they're on air. It has a micro four thirds mount. And we're also on the booth, we're showing one of them with a full fully functioning studio lens. There's adapters that can go from Micro Four Thirds to adapt to those lenses, and they have full remote and focus zoom controls. So it's a full solution. Has a 4-hour built-in battery, so it can be used out in remote locations as well. And they're $1,995 for the HD and $2,995 for the 4K, and the HD shipping now. And if you want to see more, you can go to blackmagicdesign.com.
En av de spennende nye nyhetene her Sharp, som kom med en viktig og morsom verktøy for å holde kamera stille, men også bevege det og skape bevegelige bilder.
Yeah, we launched a new product line called IC, and the first one is the IC1, and it's this product right here. What it is it's a gyro stabilized handheld device for a GoPro. So everybody knows that trying to shoot video with a GoPro when you hold it in your hands is almost impossible to get a steady shot, because no matter what, you're always going to be moving around like this a little bit, especially if you're chasing a snowboarder or somebody on skateboards or skis or what have you. So what we have here is something that when you turn it on, the camera becomes stabilized on the roll axis like that. So no matter what I do, as I'm following the action, I'm going to be able to deliver a steady shot. This thing has a tilt and a roll axis. A few of the features, first of all, here I have a button to control my tilt of the camera to make sure that I can aim my shot where I want it. And then I have here our design shape push button so that I can take this handle and install it whichever way I want, so that I can go like this. I'm going to go down here, and as you can see, no matter what I do, the shot is always going to be stabilized, right? So this is very interesting. Let me show you something else, just to demonstrate the effectiveness of this.
That's cool.
All right. So this thing works with a couple of LP6 Canon batteries. It's a plug-and-play solution. You just screw your GoPro right onto the camera tray here, and voila, you are stabilized, and it's perfect for outdoors. I've used this in minus 20 degrees for hours, and it's no problem. It will work and give you tremendous shots, stabilized and balanced every time on the horizon.
And you're delivering it now?
This will be delivered in June or July, and the price in Canadian dollar is $699. All right, so that's the IC1, which is the first product of this new line.
And then you got to something else here too.
Yes, the other one that I wanted to show you is, so we're using our standard shoulder mount, and for an application with a camera like a prosumer video camera, I have one here for a 5D, or we have a bigger one as well that's going to be usable with a red, so for a heavy payload. Now let me show you what happens after I initiated this. You just grab the unit and use it as a regular shoulder mount, but the surprise here is that I'm going to be able to move and maintain the horizon at all time. So if you're going to be working in an environment where you have to move a little bit and you might be in an awkward situation, then for sure the shot's going to be on the horizon all the time. I have a tilt control here as well.
This is the movie?
This is kind of like, it's not a movie, it's a shoulder mount. So it goes like this, and I can use it as a handheld as well, where I would go like that. I would flip the handle here, and again, I've got the same stabilization. Right? It's not that bad, no? All right. So,
Price level for this one?
6,000. So this thing here is built on our usual shoulder mount, so it's all modular, and you can add and remove a monitor, a microphone, and things like that.
En løsning som fanget vår oppmerksomhet en ny måte å bruke mobilnettet til, og sende direkte på radio med.
Hejsan, jag heter Björn Sabell och jag är på NAB-mässan 2014 i Las Vegas. Jag har ett företag i Stockholm som heter Semafor Mediateknik och jag representerar bland annat Glenson Electronics i England. Och vi är nu i montern på Glenson och jag vill gärna visa den här telefonen ifrån Glenson som klarar HD Voice. HD Voice är en teknik över 3G-nätet som gör att istället för kanske 300 till 3 kHz så kan man få en ljudkvalitet från 50 Hz upp till 7 kHz. Det låter så himla mycket bättre. Och för reportrar och för broadcast så är det här en bra burk som är som en mobiltelefon med plats för 4 stycken AA-batterier. Den har sin antenn här. Den har tastaturen för att slå numret här. Ringknappen. Här sitter lilla SIM-kortet som man då trycker in i apparaten. Det är där. Så. Där. Ska vi se om man får in det så.
Hur kostar den?
Den kostar under 9000 svenska kronor kostar den. Den har hörlursnivån här, den har hörlursuttag här, den har mic-ingång, linjeingång och line-out. Det här är ett superbra verktyg för att få bättre ljudkvalitet i radion eller på tv eller vad man vill ha det till.